We now have all the data we need entered into our SPSS data editor. We have 8 rows of data, and this is because we have 8 participants in this study. Our first column represents the data for our scores of animal words that were taken before a meal. Check the table of data on page 24 of your SPSS manual in order to see how the data from the table there has been transferred into this data file. We now are ready to analyse the data. So first we select the Analyse button, General Linear Model, and then Repeated Measures. We now have to tell the system what the names of the factors are and then their levels. Our first factor was time, so we type in time into the within subject's factor name box. It had 2 levels, we typed 2 into the number of levels. 2 levels because there was before and after. And we'll add that. We now need to add our second variable, which was type. And the number of levels for this was 3. 3 because there were 3 types of words: the animal words, the furniture words, and the words that were names of foods. We'll add that. Now we need to further define those variables. We select the Define button. In here we have the within subjects variables time, type. So the first time was before and the first type was animal, so the first on our list is the one that needs to be first brought across to go to the top of our new time within subjects variables list. Indeed, the second one transfers, the third transfers. They happen to be in order, but just to check that, we'll look again for our final transfer. After was time 2 and food was type 3, so that completes our list. As well as the analysis of repeated measures, we would like also to see a plot of the 2 variables to look for interactions. So before we go on, we will select the plots option at the bottom. Look for the type factor and transfer it into the horizontal axis, and then transfer the time factor by clicking on it and then clicking it into the box labelled separate lines. We need to add that, and then we can continue. At this stage we are ready to run our analysis, so we click on OK. As you will see, the results are brought directly to us, and as always in SPSS, there are more tables than we actually require. Check with your SPSS manual to see which of these analysis tables we are really interested in. You'll find that it is this first one, the within subjects factors, and if we scroll down, a large table called would test or within subjects effects. Those are the 2 that we're really interested in. Scrolling down further will provide us with our plot of type and time.